We are live on YouTube, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, are you saying something?
We'll probably just give maybe a minute or two here just to get the last minute folks in, then we can get going.
I cannot hear you guys. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, you're very well, Nestor.
Anybody hear me?
Yep.
Yes. Can people hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
you're very well. Nestor, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, because I
Okay.
was wondering what was going on.
Right. Seems like we're having a lot of people joining now. This is good. I think this is going to be a really good meeting. Awesome. And if we can see faces, we appreciate it. I mean, it's always nice to kind of connect. We're kind of far away, guys. So the best we can do is we can turn our video on. That would be nice. If we can't, it's understandable. Talking about turning video on, my video was turned off. All right. A politician right there, right? All right. Let's give it one more, guys. One more minute, and then we get going. It's really nice to see a lot of new faces and see some old faces, and I think this meeting is going to be fun, guys. We all in the right place. Tell you that.
Super excited.
We have so much work to do, every one of us. Whether you're just showing up to this first meeting. Hopefully, we'll probably see you around again next meeting. This is an ongoing process, yeah. So it's not just one of those meetings. Sata, it's good to see you. Sata, you're calling in from Liberia, I think. Are you? I think we can't hear you. Yeah. I'm pointing where some people are calling from. I'm calling from Minnesota. Guys, if you can guess what the weather is here now, it's horrible.
Yeah,
I'm in a house. I'm in a house wearing sweater right now. Think about it. Sata, you're saying?
Can you hear me now? Okay, yes, I'm calling in from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nice. North Carolina. I've never been there. I've been in Minnesota for over 20 years, and I've only been to Wisconsin and probably North Dakota. It's horrible, right? I need to do better.
Move from the corner down south.
Absolutely.
Better here.
I need to do that. All right. Let's see here. Nestor, you think we can get going now?
Yes, I think we should.
Okay, see here. I think I posted the agenda in the chat room. So if you want to know how things are going to flow like, you can always click on the agenda. Just want to welcome every single one of you. As I mentioned before, I see a lot of new faces, and I also see some people who've been around in the community for a while. I see a lot of names that I've saw in the chart group, which is good. Some people join and we're pretty active. We like to see that. It's a lot of proactive people um, in here tonight, and the fact that you took your Sunday just to be here, I think this means something to you. So we want to appreciate you wherever you are calling in. Encourage you to feel free. If you have questions, always ask. Um, you can interrupt me. I'm okay with being interrupted. And let's get this thing going. Okay, so obviously this is the Alkebuleum ecosystem. This is one of our regular monthly meeting. We do this meeting once every month. And the goal of this meeting is pretty much to kind of connect with other people in the communities that are doing similar work as we are doing. Some people are working on something else that might have nothing to do with blockchain, but Alkebuleum has a space for you. Some people are developers here. We have some people who own businesses. We have some people who just want to learn about blockchain and crypto. And we're also open to those people. This is what the community is all about. Um, we have some new members that joined the WhatsApp group this month, October. We just want to recognize some of them. And I'll tell you this, some of the names, we probably don't have people government names, and that's okay too. But we have we have some WhatsApp name. If you know yourself, just be recognized. We have Prentice Waddell. It's probably somewhere in here. I don't think I've seen him. Probably is. We had Chitombo. I think Chitombo is from Zimbabwe. We have any Zimbabwe in the house today? No? Okay. Andrew Combs. I think Andrew is a business owner and he also a tech entrepreneur. Chitombo he's an investor and supporter of blockchain technology. We have Prentice, who's actually a business owner. He's also a developer. We have Breeze. Breeze is a business owner and it's also a visionary. Then Breeze is from Guyana, which is pretty interesting. Andrew comes from Jamaica. And when I use where people are from, some people might be from Jamaica, but they live in the US now, right? I'm from Liberia, but I'm found myself in Minnesota, but that's how it goes, right? We have Nono. Nono is from Switzerland, and I think Nono is an educator and also a blockchain advocate. King Bruce. Bruce is an IT professor, IT professional, not professor. Whoa, Bruce is like, man, you're giving me too much props. He's an IT professional, and Bruce is also a developer. If you're a developer, you're technically a professor. Technically, those guys are smart people. Alisa is from Nigeria, and she lived in the US. I think maybe she probably is in Nigeria. And she's a member, and she's just enthusiastic about blockchain and crypto. Ava is also one of the new members this month. She's an investor. She's also a business owner. She likes doing businesses, so she's always looking for different opportunity. Jacob Ben Israel. Jacob is a regular member. He's a supporter of Alkebuleum. So it's really nice to have you. Jermaine Stewart. Jermaine is a blockchain developer. He's also a founder of Seven Traps, which is a Seven Trap coin. We'll probably have Jermaine talk maybe a couple of minutes about his project and what he's working on at some point. We have Andre. Andre, it's from Jamaica. He's one of our Alkebuleum TikTok guy. He's been very active with the project, and he's been introducing the project to so many people. And this guy has made a lot of transformation with the community just by reaching out and connecting us to so many different entities and different projects that are actually doing things to progress our community. So shout out to you, Andrea. Special shout out. You've been doing wonderful. We really appreciate you for everything you're doing. All right, and then we also have brother Megastar, Megastar from
Yeah,
Ghana, Megastar from Ghana, Megastar in the house, right?
yeah, Megastar here, Megastar
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes, sir. You're very welcome, brother. You're very welcome from Ghana.
Thank you.
Megastar is he's a musician and he's a promoter. He's an artist. We need more artists to be a part of the community. Maybe at some point, Megastar might give a shout out. Yeah. We have Teresa Parker. Teresa is a business person and she's also into marketing. And it's really good to have you. And those are some of the names that we have, some of the new folks that joined the WhatsApp group. And we just wanted to recognize them. We know it takes a little bit of time, but sometimes when people are new, you want to make them feel at home. And we welcome every single one of you for being here. Now, we have some special members that would give them maybe some time to discuss here, but we'll do that probably as we get down further in the meeting. But as I mentioned, Alkebuleum is a project. We're building a blockchain platform that can allow businesses and contract and different sets of operation to be done in a very honest way, in a very respectable way, and in a way that is somehow decentralized. So the power is to the people. That's the goal. We have our website, it's alkebuleum.org. You can check it out and read about us. We have our white paper up there. We also have some information that you can take away from that. All right. I don't like talking too much, but you know, let me cut this up real quick. Yeah, now we'll take this time to go to one of our speaker. He's from the Alkebuleum team. And he's going to talk a little bit about just our newest governance model and how things work, the Alkebuleum DAO. So we'll have Eddie chat a little bit. And Eddie is in Liberia right now, so this is awesome. Hey, Eddie, let me know when you are ready. If you're getting set up, that's okay.
You already can see the presentation?
Yes, presentation is up.
Okay. Let's see. Eddie, are you around?
Yeah, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's good to be here. I'm so excited seeing all the enthusiasm. I mean, everybody is very, very welcoming to this blockchain system, trying to make sure the blockchain work, the ecosystem work. Yeah, so I'm so excited to see everybody on board. Yeah. So for me, I'm speaking on the arm of the Alkebuleum Foundation. You know, the foundation is the one actually gave birth to or started the project, the whole Alkebuleum ecosystem project. We have a foundation that is so I'm just going to give a little overview of the foundation, and I think Ernesto might have shared the slide. Yeah, so as I speak, I mean, it will just be rolling away. So I'm talking just an overview about the foundation, the governance, and the 2026 action plan. These are just bullet points that I just want to make you guys to understand. Yeah. So by the introduction, my name is Edward Dixon. Yeah, I'm the co-founder of the Alkebuleum Foundation. So I'm currently speaking from Liberia, and then I just want to run through quickly. Yeah, the Alkebuleum Foundation is legally registered entity that's initiated the Alkebuleum project. Yeah, and our mission is to ensure transparency, innovation, and community-driven governance within the Alkebuleum ecosystem. The Alkebuleum white paper offers a detailed overview of our blockchain technology vision and roadmap. So if you haven't read it yet, please, you can visit the website, download and review. So, and then you can just go over it and see what we intend to, or what we envision for the ecosystem. Yeah, so our core purpose is to ensure every goals and objective outlined in the white paper is fully achieved. Yeah, that is one of our core purpose. And then the next one is to provide strategic direction for the growth and sustainability of the ecosystem. To act as the main body overseeing the policy planning and proposal development for Alkebuleum. So these are the core function of the Alkebuleum Foundation. And then we come to the governance model. So we engage or we encourage community participation. Yeah, so community participation is at the heart of our governance. Every major project, every major proposal or plan is submitted for community voting. So that should tell you that it's not a one person show. It's everybody a show. So everybody have the chance to vote. Yeah. Once the project is proposed, the community vote upon it, and then the majority takes the lead. The majority vote determine acceptance or rejection of the proposal. So now this is the action point. Just two action points for 2026. Yeah, so we have an annual plan and proposal to be released in a few weeks from now, between November and December. Or in 2 weeks from now, the action plan will be released on ugov.cc. So that is where every member, we have access to that, to the platform where you'll be able to have access to this proposal, those plans, and then you'll be able to vote upon them. Yeah, so that is where we'll place every action point, every proposal, or every annual plan that we have for the foundation. So it's going to be placed on ugov.cc. A member will have the chance to review and vote on these plans and proposal. So the community rewards. So like I said earlier on, we have the community participation at the heart of this ecosystem. So participation is encouraged. Like interacting in the group chat, bringing out ideas. Yeah, so there will be a reward. Yeah, a reward will be given out to members. Yeah, so for that, the active member in the community group chat will be rewarded as well with a token. Yeah, there will be an active token that will be given out to each member. Early developer, those who are developing on the Alkebuleum blockchain, they'll also have the chance to be given a token. Yeah, and participate, and those tokens will be used for voting, and then also for gas fee activity for the developer on the blockchain. So to conclude, I mean, as simple as it is, the Alkebuleum Foundation remains committed to decentralized governance, community empowerment, and ecosystem growth. Together, we can contribute to build a transparent and inclusive future through Alkebuleum blockchain technology. Thank you for being part of this journey. Your encouragement drive our success. Your engagement drive our success. For more information, you can visit the Alkebuleum blockchain, alkebuleum.org, where you can also have access to the white paper there. And then you can also contact us, and these are the numbers that is listed in the slide. So thank you so much for giving me your time to just run through the Alkebuleum Foundation vision plan, and then what we intend to see in the few coming weeks. So that is it from my end. Thank you, BN, for giving me the opportunity to speak on this.
Thank you very much, Brother Eddie, for such a very nice and short and very inspiring presentation. One of the things I want to talk about, guys, is look, we are in a very challenging time. Everybody knows this. We as people that have some kind of connection to the continent, from whether we are Africans, African Americans, some sort of connection. Even if some of us here are white, there's some sort of connection of making sure that we improve the condition of the African people. The reason why is the African people have been technically put in a very disadvantaged position. And when I say African people, I'm talking about every one of us that have some sort of connection to the continent. And Alkebuleum is trying to do something about that. That's the goal. We're trying to solve some of the issues we have on the continent. And it's not an easy thing, and we can't do it by ourselves. We don't have the smartest people here. We know there's so many talents out there and so many people in whether it's on the continent or in the diaspora, but we want to serve as a community that can inspire and motivate and build technology to be able to solve some of those problems. We're very careful of how we do things here. As a member of this community, we can guarantee you your information is going to be secure. We will make sure that we do the best we can to help some of you that don't understand blockchain know a little bit about blockchain, and some of you that are working on project also have some sense of connection and connect with other people who are working on so many different things. Or if you think Alkebuleum could be that platform for you to build your project on, we want to be able to facilitate that process. So we represent all of that. We are not any sort of like, segregated community where we're like, okay, we're the African power is right here. I mean, we want that, right? But we also want to be able to give the opportunity for other people who from different backgrounds can be able to share their knowledge with us. You see, the situation we face, I was having a conversation with Ernesto on the continent, and African people, not just on the continent, but in the US and other parts of the world, is a situation that we're not going to get out of by ourselves. I mean, we're going to need some collaboration, right? So we have to be cognizant of that. We're not preaching any sort of, we don't want these people. We just us. None of that, right? We want to inspire our people, but we want to get help from other places if we need it. All right, so that dives me into our technical roadmap update. I will have Ernesto probably talk a little bit about where the project is going right now, what he's been working on with the tech team to keep you guys posted.
Yes, thank you, Bien. Hey guys, my name is Ernesto. I'm one of the guys who are behind the scenes, help with the tech and other things. In community engagement, I also participate in that. And usually, sometimes most of you guys have chatted with me before. So what I want to run through now, sorry, my voice is a little bit rusty. I want to run through some of the things that we have on the website in terms of our roadmap. We have set up to build this platform to be sustainable, self-sustainable, and to endure, everything that will come to get this to stop it in the future. So we have to prepare now to build a very solid platform for the long run. One of the things that we don't have any, like usually some other projects have these VCs and all these fundings and all these this huge amount of money from some donor, some investor. We don't have that. So what we're doing is we are using human resources to build this project. So human resources in the sense that we're using our own community, like every hands on deck. Everybody who knows how to build, how to do something like marketing, everything from top to bottom. We kind of like encourage everybody to come on board and then help to build the project from start to end. So like what the foundation director said, pretty much the foundation was created just for the purpose of ensuring this work. But then the foundation itself don't have no tech team, they don't have no marketing team. They just create these plans and then we have to vote on it and move on. So that means that every technical work that is being done by partners, the ecosystem. That means that every company or everybody who's on this call now have a role to play in developing the roadmap to its end. So some of the work that been done already, I want to share them, and I will tell you how far we have gone so far. One of the things that we have at least accomplished is we have the blockchain running. The blockchain have been running. We have the blockchain explorer. So you can pretty much, I don't know if you guys can see my screen. If you go to explorer.alkebuleum.com, you should see the Alkebuleum Explorer. Now, the Explorer is something that you can be able to check your transactions live and see the blockchain running live and see everything that you want to see in terms of your records and everything else. Most people are familiar with what an Explorer already is, so I don't want to go too much in detail, but you can check it out. It's called Alkebuleum. The website is explorer.alkebuleum.com. Check that out later on. And then we have some other things that we've been working on, security monitoring, because as we're building this project, one of the major issue is security. We have to make sure that what we're doing is solid. So that's one of the things that we are making sure is intact. So this is it's an ongoing process. It's gonna take a little while before we get to that point where we move to mainnet. Now, developer and funders tools, or we call this ecosystem tools. This is the most important aspect of the blockchain ecosystem. Every ecosystem you go to, like Ethereum or Solana, all these different ecosystems, you realize that these guys have specific tools that everybody else use. Like somebody or everybody mostly who in the blockchain space know what MetaMask is. MetaMask, that's the wallet for the for Ethereum ecosystem, right? So MetaMask is very important because it kind of like create that use case. Everybody needs it for the purpose of which it serves, and they have many other tools. Like even uh, uh, some of the tools that we use to create our smart contracts and then deploy them. They are all useful, and they have a lot of SDKs, a lot of libraries for developers. So if you're a developer, you're developing an application, and you want to create a login to let's say send a transaction. Now you want to use MetaMask, but then you don't have all the coding that MetaMask have to connect to MetaMask. But MetaMask have created an SDK or like a library that you can integrate into your application. It makes it easy for you to just boom connect to MetaMask, right? So all those different tools, they've been working hard to build these tools. These are not like social media apps or apps that we use on the front end. But these are apps that is useful for development of applications on these kind of projects, right? So those are the kind of things we're focusing on now. We're building those SDKs, all those integration, all the things that people will use to develop to make the development easier for them. So as we go, every other time we'll always give more update about some of the new SDKs, new tools that is available for those who develop it. Imagine if you want to create a token, right? But you don't know how to program. You don't know how to create a smart contract. What if we have a website that, is like token factory? You just select, drop down. What kind of token you want to create? Stable coin, or you want to create like a regular token? Yeah, ERC20 token, or what kind of token you want to create, right? You can just, use the graphical user interface and just choose whatever you want to choose, blah, 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 and click submit. Your token is created. Your smart contract is there. You download it. Boom. Finish, right? You don't need any technical know-how or programming knowledge to do that. And that's what we want to get to, because we know that most of our people, they are struggling with their knowledge. So there's a big knowledge gap. So all these kind of tools are in the process of being built to make it easier for people to build projects on chain. So that will be happening. And let me move on to one of the most important tools that we have set up recently. We have set up a tool called AMVAult. It's AMVAULT. And this is like a rivalry tool, MetaMask. So MetaMask is the wallet for Ethereum ecosystem. AMVAult is the wallet for Alkebuleum ecosystem. But guess what? We believe that AMVAult is more advanced than MetaMask. I mean, it's up for debate, but we can tell you that we're using one of the most advanced technology in the space in AMVAult than what MetaMask is using, because we got something called smart accounts. And MetaMask still uses something called EOA, extender owner account, right? So that makes us a little bit, above them in terms of current technology that we're using. I'll just show you a little bit of how AMVAult look like. So there is it. If you go on a website called amvault.net, and then you can come here and then you can create your vault. This not a wallet, it's a vault. It's a vault of wallets. you know, so you can create a vault in your identity, because in Alkebuleum still we have the Alkebuleum ID. Everybody who interact on the blockchain have their identity, and this the identity we're using like a way to um help with the KYC and every other thing that that'll be required for regulations. It makes it easy to for people who have businesses on chain, so you don't have to do KYC for everybody who comes, right? Because that person already did KYC with the previous project, so they know how to redo it. So imagine you know how to spend that extra money or spend that extra time developing your KYC system. So the entire network have one identity system called Alkebuleum Identity, and this is the application that you need to be able to create your identity on chain. This same application, you can use it for users to log in your application. So there's a SDK, like I mentioned, like a library that you can integrate within your application. And that library will enable you to just do one click. This app will pop up, and then the user login, and then boom, your application is good to go. And then you have authenticated user, right? So we'll dive into this application more in details later on. But now I just want to make you familiar with it. If you want to get tokens, if you want to get IKEY token or any token, you need to get this application first and sign up. And then when you have signed up, you can be able to get the tokens within this application, right? Within the application right here. Let me go back to Alkebuleum.org. Sorry. So pretty much that's the major one I want to talk about is but I believe subsequent meeting we'll discuss about YouGov, and then this other application here. For now, YouGov, I think the what you call it, Alkebuleum Foundation just spoke about it. This is where we're going to be voting. Whenever their foundation create their annual plans or whatever plan they have, then we will go there and vote on whether we accept it or not. And then we will propose different different ideas on which we can move this ecosystem. And I like this because everybody that is part of the ecosystem, all of us around the world can have a voice on where this should go. There's not one person thing. There's absolutely nobody own this. So if you're on this call, you own Alkebuleum as much as anybody else who's speaking now. It's just about time that you will also be speaking the same way that everybody else is speaking. So it's an open project and open development that we implemented. So I will stop here because so I can allow other people to speak. Like I said, next time we'll dive into more of the other SDKs or the other applications that are being built, and we'll also show highlights on other things. So
Thank you very much, Ernesto. That was I mean, should put your hand up if your head hurts when you hear tech stuff. My head be spinning, some of those techie. You see, I'm an engineer too, but I'm not that type of engineer. These guys are more like, computer-based software. I'm more into like concrete stuff. I like to hold it and feel it and touch it. All right. Thank you very much, Ernesto. Appreciate that. So with the ecosystem, obviously we got some visitors that, we are expecting to kind of pop in today and talked about some of the project they're working on. And hopefully that can inspire you and inspire every one of us. Just a quick thing here before we get to that. I would say, guys, look, the idea of blockchain sounds like it sounds so massive, and sometimes if you're new to this, you're thinking like, what is that? This guy's using all these terminology. There's so much terminology in that space where if you're new to it, you're just like, man, I don't understand this. But it's like anything, guys. It's like, when Facebook people we talk about how you cut it, a DM. Nobody knew what DM was, like probably, direct message like in the 2000s, or I would say like even somebody is doing some sort of screaming, and nobody knew all those things, but now we do. And it's the same as the emerging technology. These new terms will pop up, and I'd say just do your due diligence and look into some of those words if you don't understand something, or reach out to someone if you don't understand a certain concept. Now we go into some of our visitors. I think we have Tracy. I don't know. I didn't see Tracy here today. Tracy is she's the owner of well, Project Black, which is I don't know, is Tracy here? No, no, Tracy, no. What about DJ Scout? Is Scout here today? I don't see Scout also. Okay, it's fine if you
No, I'm here. I just my government name is on the thing.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, but Scouts appreciate that. You know, for these folks, we just want to kind of, and this is part of the community collaborative effort that Alkebuleum is doing. We get folks that are working on other projects, and they're doing their own thing somewhere, and they can come into our community meeting and talk about what they're working on, and see if they can, you know, kind of get your interest also, or can educate you also, or can I educate the community, or if Alkebuleum can build some sort of partnership and collaboration with these people.
Right on.
And these people can also learn from us. So we want to, I don't know if you have, Nijay, if you have some time, probably take a minute or two to just talk about, you know, who you are and what you're working on.
Yes, my name is Garland Perry. I go by Najee Scott. You can find me on social media, mainly TikTok as Najee Scott. That's going to be NIJAY SCOTT, or the Najee Scott Collective. I was informed about this platform, or this group of people, through someone on TikTok who appreciated my content. So basically, to keep it short and sweet, I just believe in creating content that highlights African American, African, or just Black American history, or history that is in relation to people of color that's not taught in today's curriculum. Basically, just highlighting things that I wasn't taught in school, from everything from Black landowners to areas throughout the states where are known for keeping Black elites, such as Sugar Hill or Oak Bluffs, Massachusetts. So basically, just creating content that is more about uplifting Black people and enlightening them, rather, on history that we may not have been privy to in our schools, right? And just giving a different perspective on what we've come from, as opposed to what they like to put out there about us as a people. Because I know it's going to sound cliche, but we were kings, we were queens, we were wealthy, we were profitable, we were smart, and we had a lot of great things to offer to the world, from inventors to STEMs, to AI intelligence. If you go and look at my page, you'll see that I talk about a lot of those things. So that's basically my goal. I'm also an artist as well. I work with music licensing and sync. So I basically place songs for television and film, and I like to work with new artists and things like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. The enlightenment of our people, and just sharing pieces of history that we're not taught in school.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Garland. We appreciate you. I was actually on your Instagram webpage, and I kind of liked it. I did subscribe though. So keep up the hard work. We really want to invite you back again to one of our community meeting. Hopefully we can do more collaboration, and we can find a way to figure out how Alkebuleum can kind of assist you in any way, shape, or form.
I appreciate that. Likewise, anything you need from me, I'm here, brother. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, sir. All right, we have Barbara Travis. Is she here today? Is Barbara here? Barbara? Okay. Barbara is she's a founder of Spiritual Fit LLC. We're hoping to have her here. Hopefully we have her back sometimes in the future here. Now, before we dive down, I want to dive back up to the agenda and recognize some of the developers and people that we know that are building some projects right now. And some of them might be just their first time at the community meeting, and some of them might probably be around too for a little bit. It's Jermaine Stewart. Jermaine is he has a coin out there already. Jermaine, my brother Jermaine, it's really good to see you here, brother. Thank you so much for coming. We just want to give you the chance to introduce yourself, your project, what you have going on, and
Yeah, my name is Jermaine Stewart. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Very well, sir. Very well.
All right, my name is Jermaine Stewart. I created 7 tribes. The 7 is for unity, balance. Tribe is for people, and it's 7 tribes a token. It's a blueprint for independence. It was created for one goal, to redirect the flow of money back into people's hands instead of watching our wealth leak out into banks and corporations. It's a community-driven coin. It's community controlled, and it circulates through the community to create value. I like to call it the people's coin. I created it, because it's too much our hard-earned money, our hard-earned money leaving our communities every day. We don't own anything. We become a renting community, working just to keep somebody else's system running. So I created this coin to recirculate our dollars through our communities, and people can buy it and circulate it through the community and grow value.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you very much, brother Jermaine. I think what we will do, Alkebuleum, some of our team and our developer will we try to schedule a meeting with you and talk more about maybe dive a little bit more into your project and figure out what we can do together as a community to push our people forward. So thank you very much for your presence, my friend, and we encourage you to come back again, and we look forward to talking to you very soon.
Yeah, I talk better next time. I'm a little nervous.
No, you did pretty good, sir. You did very good. I think I could feel the passion in your voice. I think you're passionate about what you're working on, and that's the kind of energy that we feed on here
Right.
in Alkebuleum. So thank you so much, sir, for displaying that passion and eloquently explaining what your project is. So we'll talk to you soon. We'll reach out to you.
All right.
Thank you, sir. All right, we have brother Daniel Davis. Brother Daniel is a developer. He was invited by Eric, Eddie, actually. I think Eddie invited brother Daniel. Is brother Daniel here today? No? Okay. You see, we love developers too. We love everybody. All right. Prentice Waddell, is he here today? Brother Prentice is also a developer. He's a business owner, and I think brother Prentice has a coin out there too. All right, so Brother Prentice is not here. Hopefully he might pop in at some point. Right, Nano, she's an educator, blockchain advocates, women empowerment. Obviously, we need more people like that, right? And there's so many utility for blockchain technology that create equitable environment for women, for everyone. As we all know, just like Black people, women been put in a very subordinating position for a very long time. So every single Black person can empathize with the women's struggle. So is Nano here today? No? All right, Nana, hopefully we get the chance to get her back at some point. King Bruce, I think I saw Brother Bruce somewhere in here. He's an IT professional and developer. Is he out here today? Is Brother Bruce still here? No? Brother Bruce, let me know if you can get your computer going. I don't think I see you, but let me. All right, and last but not least, we got Brother Andrew, he's the blockchain promoter. He's been doing fascinating work for us on TikTok and been pretty much reaching out to everyone. Well, Andrew, are you here? Still here? Just want to say one or two words, maybe for a minute or so. Great. So we have a lot of people in the house today, and we just we got more people, I guess, next meeting again.
Evening.
Yes, Brother Andrew, just give you 30 minutes to 30 seconds to a minute here to talk about what this community means for you, because you've been doing so much work and doing all the connections. So
All right. Give thanks to everyone that's here. Give thanks to the Alkebuleum team.
Give thanks to all invited guests. J. Scott, Mr. Frank King, Miss Telma, if I'm pronouncing your name right. From let me see if I'm pronouncing her name right.
It's actually Tama. Tama.
Tima. Okay, yes. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. All right. This is this is the opportunity for us to resolve issues that is faced in the diaspora. Like it's a level playing field and it's a space where I think the barrier of entry is approachable. It's not usually to for us to access these resources. It's usually the barrier of entry is usually sometimes far fetched from most of us. Here, I think the barrier of entry is just a learning curve for most of us because we are not privy to Web3, which I think it won't be far before most of us, because as Jermaine said, he has already developed his coin. Now it's how to put it in use, and then we can spread this across the diaspora, the Caribbean, across America, and that is just what I really want to see. Like for us to stop complaining and to actually providing the resolutions that the community and the diaspora need. So that is just what's pushing me to connect
Right.
with the community as I see each of you cross my feed doing your own contributions in your own small way.
Thank you very much. Thank you
So
very much, brother.
very appreciative of the team that have even went about and put in the effort to put these resources and these tools together, these mechanisms together.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, brother. We definitely appreciate you for all your work. We continuously work with you and build more connection, more partnership, and bring more attention to Alkebuleum. All right. So now with the incentives, I know Brother Eddie talked about the community contribution incentives, how people can get incentivized by contributing to the community. Obviously there's 4 ways you can be a developer. Whether you're building product, you're early developer, you're building product on Alkebuleum's blockchain, and which obviously is going to help push the ecosystem out there and the platform out there to a lot of other new developers. So the early birds will get some sort of incentives. People who want to make media contribution, to make videos about Alkebuleum and put it on TikTok or YouTube or maybe on Facebook, basically talking about the project. And obviously, before you do that, we want you to read a little bit more about the project and read some of the project white papers. We want people to be informed before the putting information. If you're interested in something like that, you can reach out to me or you can reach out to any one of our guys here to get this going. And when we say our team here, it's technically not a team because we have no technical advantage over you guys, right? We're all part of the community. We're a team because obviously sometimes it takes some sort of leadership to get an agenda going. And that's what we're doing. So we're not in a special category. Just make that clear. If you want to be a Alkebuleum ambassador, we highly encourage you also. I think somebody might need to mute. Let's see. Can we have?
I think this call us a tribe.
Right. Can we have Jimmy? You mute a little bit. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right. If you want to be an ambassador to represent Alkebuleum, if we have an event somewhere or hosting events at your local city, local area, and inviting people and educating, Alkebuleum will help provide some of the resources for you. And obviously, it takes people who are informed also to do some of those things. To be an educator, which is something that I do. I like talking about blockchain and making videos, even though I'm not super technical, but I understand the concept, right? Because I kind of spend time reading about it and trying to digest blockchain itself. All right, so we get to upcoming events and announcement. Some of the things that we might be hosting, like hosting collaborations and interviews and talking to different partners. I will have Joy talk a little bit about that section.
Hello, everyone. I'm Joy. Welcome to our monthly meeting. Great to have you here and to learn about all the different projects and so forth. I just wanted to talk about a new platform that we're launching within Alkebuleum. It's called Ecosystem Spotlight. It's a podcast, but I see it as more than a podcast. It's a stage where we're gonna give people visibility, collaborate and kind of celebrate our the progress that we've made within Alkebuleum. We hope to shine a light not only on the folks who are in like the background, but also entrepreneurs, developers, researchers, community members who, ideas are contributing to the growth of this network. We hope to have this podcast maybe on a monthly basis to start off with. We're going to highlight like projects being built on Alkebuleum, creative collaborations across the diaspora, ideas that demonstrate how blockchain can serve, humanity as a whole, whether it be through transparency, inclusion, and purpose. And so we're working on a Google form right now that members can fill out who are interested in coming on as a guest on the podcast, to whether it be to display your project or to talk more about blockchain and so forth. And we hope to share this Google form with those who express interest, and you will fill it out or have quite a bit of questions that you will need to answer in regards to what you hope to get out of this podcast, what do you want to share, and so forth. So more information to come in regards to that.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Joy. Joy kind of reminds me of why I think we should have a lot more females in Alkebuleum, people who, because I mean, nothing move without these people, right? So we encourage you, if you're a lady and you really think that you want to kind of get into the tech space and understand a little bit more about blockchain and do a little bit more work and work with Alkebuleum, if you're interested in our mission, our goal, and what we seek to achieve, if you're female, we really encourage you to come. There's a lot of room for you. We just don't want to be a community with just a whole bunch of guys. Just, we want women to be a part of it, as we have some people who are interested in making sure that women are in power within some of these tech space. Shouldn't just be all men. So I encourage some of you to champion that, be a part of this call today. All right, thank you very much, Joy. Joy, hopefully, if you got time sometime, just hopefully I can always, if you invite me on the podcast, I'll be able to come and talk. I like to educate also. So, and if you're working on a project also, you want to be on Joy's podcast list, Alkebuleum podcast, you can reach out to her also so she can interview you and your project and show that to the community. And that way we can learn a lot more about your project, because we can't do it all at this meeting. See, we got a few hands up. We're getting to the Q&A section right now. And this is the question and answer part. This is where you can also talk about what you're doing if you want to. But let's keep it pretty minimal, guys. Keep it around 30 seconds max, 1 minute max if you have to say something. So everybody have the chance to talk. So I see Sata, you want to say something?
Greetings, everyone. I'm so delighted to be in this meeting, in this forum this afternoon, this evening. I've been seeing some of the Alkebuleum content on TikTok, and for some reason, I feel like this is my people here. I was like, I feel like this is my Liberian people, like, my diaspora people. So I went to an event yesterday, and I saw my dear brother from a long time ago, and we just got to talking because he asked me what I knew about crypto. And I'm actually a part of a collective that, just recently was able to acquire some gold-backed coins, stable coins. And when I saw you guys on TikTok, I was like, I gotta find out about these people. And then my brother, I seen him at the function yesterday, and he's like, yeah, I'm a part of that group. So I was like, it was aligned, right? So I'm just happy to be a part of this collective. I just wanted to ask the question to Joy if she could put her information in the chat on how to be a part of her podcast, or if there is a link or anything like that to join. I'm very interested in that because I have somewhat of a tech background. I teach people in our collective about AI tools, how to use AI. I also have a UX UI design background, also arts background. I just recently had a solo exhibition of artworks, and that I'm converting into NFTs right now as we speak. So the Alkebuleum platform would be something I would love to launch that project on as well. So thank you.
This is amazing. Thank you very much, Sister Sada, for such a very encouraging word. I'm very glad that we came across you as well, and you already knew about the project, what we're doing. So that was a pretty easy blend. It's really nice to have you. We hope to see you soon. We'll have maybe Joy will reach out to you and connect with you somehow, and we can keep some kind of collaboration together and see how we can get you closer to the community. All right, life creeps. You see your hands up yet?
Yes, I was trying to say to you, Miss Thema. She is from media, and I would like her to introduce herself. Also, we have Frank King from Afro to do. I really want him to introduce himself, and I wanted the people to know of the resources he's providing also.
Absolutely, brother Frank. You want to start?
Thank you.
Sure, sure. Hey, everybody. How you doing? My name is Frank King, and I'm creating the search and knowledge engine for our community. I've studied multiple languages, so I'm collaborating with people from different countries so we can build a search engine and have it in different languages. So pretty much our data, we can control our own data and our information. Thanks.
This is amazing. Absolutely. Brother Frank will stay in touch. Is Brother Frank part of the community group yet? I think we should, if he's not, we should kind of add him. We need people like that. All right, let's see here. Megan starts. Megan Start already mentioned some talk. I think Telma, you want to say something?
Yes. Hello. Can you hear me okay? Hello. Can you
Yes, we
hear me?
can hear you.
Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, give me 1 second here. Let me see.
Maybe a little volume could be good.
Okay, let me turn it up. Is this okay? Can you hear okay?
Yes.
Okay,
Great.
perfect. Yes, so I was invited here by Frank. He reached out to me on TikTok. I have a TikTok page called A Different Angle. Angle is my last name. It's Angol. I am originally from the Caribbean. I've been in the States for a long time, a long, long time, too long, as a matter of fact. And I speak French and English. So my area of expertise is in education. I speak French fluently. I was born in Guadeloupe. And so, what I do is I bring to the forefront human stories, particularly African and Caribbean stories. I talk about those stories on my page in French and English. And so, I bring stories of people who share resilience, voice, and they need to be stories that need to be told, okay, by our people. And so that's my main focus. I started initially teaching French on my page, but I was led into a different direction because I know there's something more that I need to be doing with my people. So, in short, that's what I do, and I would love to connect with. I'm sorry, her name was Joyce or Joy, I think it is. So, thank you for inviting me, and yeah, I started learning about crypto back in 2021. I haven't really learned as much of crypto yet because I have my hands in so many things, but excited to learn more about this project. Thank you.
Absolutely. Joy, I don't know, you have to do the connection somehow, maybe send her a message or so.
Okay.
So we can keep Thelma. It seems we kind of like people that are doing things in the community, right? And we also want to inspire people who are trying to find their niche, find their path. This is what the community is about.
Yes.
All right, so we're getting closer to our closing time. We try to keep these meeting pretty, nice and sweet. We don't want to extend too much. Just respecting people's timing here. I would say maybe the last word, and they'll probably get a few words from anybody else, and then we'll probably close up here. Guys, I want to encourage you. This is not the last meeting. This been when it comes to Black people struggle and people struggle as a whole in history. There's been a lot of those meetings. It's been our ancestors and people who came before us had these meetings before. Maybe not about blockchain, but had meetings about progress, right? Every single one of us here has some level of responsibility to make sure that we leave this place better for the people that come after us. I mean, that is not an easy statement to make. I want you guys to think about that. And not all of us have the same reach also, but we got to do something. Every one of us got to do something. You have a responsibility just by passing through this word to be able to say, you know what, when I passed through this word, I saw some path that were a little bit kind of crooked and bad, and I fell down, I broke my legs. What can I do to make sure that the next generation, that little girl, that little boy, 100 years from now, can live in a better place? And it's by what we do today. Huge responsibility. This is the price we have to pay for living. And Alkebuleum is that place, is that environment that want to facilitate all of us, our growth, our progress, and trying to make this world better. So I'll leave that there. I would take any last words. Anybody have anything else to say? If you haven't made any contact and you're on this call, please reach out to Joy. And she can kind of connect with you. That way we're kind of locked in. And um, so that you don't the call doesn't drop and then you don't have no way to get back. So okay, we'll leave it open for some time yet for anyone who have to say something.
Uh, can I?
Can I say a quick piece?
It's Brother Putu.
Um,
I'd say Brother Putu, you have your hand up. We'll have you say something and then I come to um,
No, I just wanted to just acknowledge everybody for taking the time to be a part of this call here. You know, there's we're on time with the daylight savings. But this year is what it is. We're here. We look forward to this growing as we go into 2026. I really see a lot of positive and great things occurring over here. So I just want to acknowledge everybody for coming on here today. So for me, I look forward to sharing some projects and things that I'm working on. We've been at it for a minute, and it's just a blessing to see the growth of this project here. So I'll leave it at there.
Thank you very much, Brother Putu, Brother Ernesto, and then we'll come to Brother Andre.
Oh, for me, I just want to give for those who have not yet joined the community chat on WhatsApp, I will encourage you to do so because uh, in there, we all connected. And then if you have further questions, you can always ask. There's really no much information going on there. It's just like very, very conservative chat. So if you want to join the chat, you just go on the website, it's archibulium.org, and then click on that button that say get involved and then send a request. When you send a request, just we will try to contact you just to see if you're a real person or you're, something else. Just reply and say, oh yeah, I was on the call, blah, blah, and we just add you to the group chat. And then from that point on, you can contact anybody, Joy, and you can learn more information. So that's something I want to say just for those who have not joined yet. Please join because you also get benefit, right? The tokens that will be shared.
Absolutely, that's pretty good. And then one thing before I go to Brother Andre here is we have this actually being live streamed and it's on our YouTube page. And I'll tell you this, guys, look, we've been around for a while. We've been working on building just developing the project and getting the project up to speed. And when we started, it was like, a lot of guys, and obviously, we don't do a whole lot of work with marketing. We're just the focus was just on building product, right? Now we're diving into marketing. We're trying to be out there and put ourselves out there. So we create a YouTube page and we're trying to get it going and keep it active. So we encourage you to go and watch the video if you missed something and you want to reconnect. Go and watch the video or send the video to someone who might learn something from it. With that, I would say, Brother Andrew, I'll have you say your last words.
Oh, I was just reminding the community that you all can register at the Afro to Do website. It's all free, whether it's for businesses or it's for personal use. And I was also recommending everybody to go and register on the Alkebuleum sign if you have not done so as yet. Open your wallet, get familiar with the thing, get to know what the platform is about, browse this platform and see what it's about. Thank you. Megastar, big up yourself.
Sir, thank you very much. We started at 3:30 Central Time. We now at 4:36, so we're 6 minutes over. This is amazing. It's good to be on time. Other than that, guys, I think everything's we talked about it. We thank you very much. If you still want to stay on, I will stay on. I know a few of some of the other guys will stay on. If you want to kind of just chat a little bit, you're welcome. But the meeting is officially closed. Thank you so much, and we see you next month. But we'll stay in touch before then. Thank you. Yeah, this is amazing. Great people. Great people. But Jameen, it's good to see you, man.